know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Yes, I'm hurt, yes, I'm dead. Most things that I don't wanna say. I won't be around while you trade.
Hey you guys, welcome back to Taylor XO, or welcome to Taylor XO if you are a new subscriber. So y'all, as you guys remember the whole Mamiana gang thing, the original, it was Jazzy, Liv, Ming, Chrissy. You guys remember the whole Mamiana thing. And before they took that big Houston trip, I guess they were all, getting to know each other. And in the process, trying to link up, collab with each other to, help grow each other's channels. And I wanted to include a clip in here if you guys remember the whole, big Houston trip that they ended up taking. And here's a small clip of that that I'll put in here also.
Hey, throw that ass. Wait, let me get it. We got the microphone on.
How about like right here on our
Let me look for she's here.
So they ended up doing this Houston trip, all of them together. And as usual, girls go on trips and they had a nice time together. I'm guessing, they were sleeping around, doing this, doing that, drinking, partying, whatever. But when they came back is when the whole thing had blew up. And basically, they started turning on each other. Just like girls typically do, when you get with a group of girls like that, it's usually always, somebody running their mouth about somebody, gossiping, just trying to start some drama. So when Liv did get back home, she decided to go live and basically spill the tea about all what happened on this girl's trip. And basically after that, it had just went on from there, and all of the girls started spilling each other's tea and telling about, what went on, who was sleeping with who was popping Plan Bs, who was doing drugs and drinking and doing this and doing that. So everybody started running each other's business, and like I said, it just went downhill from there. So basically, since the whole thing has went down between Chrissy and Jazzy and Chrissy and Liv and Ming, it's just kind of been like a big tit for tat thing between all of the two, or all of the four of them. It's been constant back and forth. Somebody says one petty thing and then the others start going at each other, and then it just seems to go from there, and these girls just get into this mode where they just keep telling each other's darkest secrets that they supposedly been keeping. But like I say, how friend groups go, they always end up just telling the business and just run a business. And that's why sometimes, even when you may think that this is going to be the closest of the close friend, you just don't always go around just, like I said, running your business, telling everything, who you slept with, what you're drinking, what's going on at home with you and your husband or boyfriend or whatever. You just don't always go around, doing that. So, in all, in the end, Chrissy and Ming ended up staying friends, and Jazzy and Liv ended up staying friends. And basically, it's just been a battle between the two of them. But so we thought. I mean, for the past couple months, as you guys seen posted on my page, I've been posting, I was posting a lot of the Instagram lives of the battle of them two going back and forth with each other, talking about kids, husbands, relationships, baby daddy issues, DNA tests, pregnancies. They all been going back and forth with each other. So like I said, we all thought that they were in this such big beef and they wanted to fight each other. And even Jazz went on a few weeks back and said that, she wanted to meet Chrissy wherever, they could meet at so they could fight, because as you guys do know that Chrissy and Jazzy do live next to each other. So since this has all been going down, it's just been a bunch of I'll fight you, meet me here, meet me there. So it was really surprising when Chrissy came online yesterday and went live and basically started spilling some tea on what has been going on behind the scenes with Liv and Chrissy and Ming. So basically, Chrissy exposed, and I was going to add a clip in here, but she has since deleted the live. But basically, she was explaining that Liv had hit up Ming the other day and basically said that they wanted to do this big collab and basically make, some money off of it, since because, everybody by themselves couldn't make at least $1 million, that, if they all got together and did this big collab, that they could end up making this $1 million together. Now, as you guys do know, these girls all hate each other. I mean, behind the scenes, and just the hatred that these girls have displayed online, on live towards each other, it just really makes no sense how all of a sudden now they're so willing to link up, or Liv is so willing to link up and try to make some money with these girls. And I will question, like, sis, don't you have any other YouTube friends that you could go make some money with? Why are these the only two girls that you're in their DM? Really asking, after you done expose this girl's saying that Chrissy had STDs, and speaking on Ming, saying that they had this horrible marriage and that she was cheating on him in Houston on the trip, and all these, things that she has said about, these two girls in the past. It really makes you question, like, sis, how down bad are you over there to where you really think to message Ming and really ask her, to link up as a group and do a FaceTime call and really, try to make some money together. Now, so especially Liv, says you should have the mindset of your own, that you can make $1 million on your own, grinding by yourself, doing that by yourself. Why you need Ming and Chrissy by your side so you can get to $1 million is really beyond me. And that just shows how much you really truly think of yourself, for you to sit there and say that you could only make millions of dollars unless you have other females involved with you making this money. So people were also alleging, or not alleging, but speculating, like, are all these girls, in cahoots with each other, and is this, a big show just so, they could get more views? Because as you guys do know, around the Christmas time, the holidays on YouTube, you make twice as much money. So it's just very crazy how, November and December, how all of a sudden now this comes out to where Liv went behind the scenes and was asking these girls to secretly collab and make some money together. And as you guys also know, that Liv is in the middle of a child support case, or child custody case, and basically she owes child support. She just moved to Texas. She has a new baby. So I would think that this girl does need money, but why would she look for a collab with two girls that she hates, so badly? Has came on here time and time again to express how much she truly does hate these girls. So why now the sun now they will be good enough for her to make money is just beyond me. I thought this girl last month was just talking about Chrissy's evictions, and then, like I said, now the sun now she is so willing to work with them. Now I'm mainly speaking on Liv, just because Chrissy did say that Liv was the main one to hit up Ming first and ask for this whole collab thing. So I'm going to speak on her mainly just because, we all know that Liv has been the main one in the past out of all the girls that have came online to express how much she's hated all these girls. Even Chrissy, even Liv and Jazzy had their beef at one point, and Liv exposed that Jazzy pops Plan B's like Tic Tacs, and she slept with multiple men on this Houston trip, and said that Chris was the one that blackened Aiden's eye, and just exposed a lot of things on this woman, calling her a terrible mom. So, it's just crazy how now all these girls want to link back up basically and make some money. Now, if it was all about money in the first place, if you were real business women and you did it right the first time, then you guys wouldn't have came home off of a girl's trip at that, and ran your mouth about each other, telling each other's business, when all along you guys could have been making, tons of money together. If it was like that, if you guys so-called claim that you guys can make millions of dollars together, you would have been doing that. So also I'm going to add a screenshot of basically Liv and Ming basically try to post receipts of each other's messages in the Instagram of what was truly said. And I wasn't able to catch all of them, but I was able to catch one, and I will post this also. So I don't know her point in trying to post this and basically say that it's the lies. Now, I don't know what Ming came out and said, and she did do a YouTube live, but she didn't really end up confirming too much or really saying too much more than what was already said. But basically, Liv tried to post this and say that, I guess she wasn't trying to reach out to her the way that that Chrissy and Ming so-called said. But either way, sis, you were still trying to reach out to these girls after all what's been said and done. And it just shows how fake these girls truly are. And they will never, ever be able to be a friend group. Friends like these, girls like these, who just can't wait to run each other's business when something goes on, it usually never works. So the fact that they really wanted to link up again and do this whole Mommy on a Gang reunited type thing, is just kind of just weird and just, I guess looking for some, more content to really speak on and more drama to go back and forth with each other. So, it was kind of expected. And honestly, coming from these girls, you expect nothing less. But like I will keep saying, Liv, keep that energy, sis, like you just, have for the Houston girls trip or when you came back. Why now all of a sudden now you have all this energy as in you want to apologize and reconcile and all this and that because you got them child support checks due over there and that rent due and taking care of that baby because you have no baby daddy for it. Yeah, it's kind of too late to try to, reconcile and get some money with people that you done spoke on and ran their name for years and years now, even after the Houston trip was years and years ago. So you guys comment down below your thoughts and opinion on this whole thing on Liv really trying to reconcile and do this whole Mamiana gang reunited type thing. And even Jazzy had agreed that she wanted to reconcile with Chrissy and Ming and try to, Jazzy just had tried to say that Chrissy was speaking on Jazzy's child or her son on the fact that, he was doing things a little bit slower. So, I even question that, like, Jazzy, why would you want to work with somebody who you just claimed was speaking on your son? It's just the hypocrisy and, just how these girls truly just, say one thing and the next day they're on this whole other type tip, delusional, we all know how Liv and Jazzy are, and even Ming and Chrissy. Now, them two, I'll speak on them another day, but, I'm speaking on the two because they were the one that reached out first. And basically, as you guys know, Chrissy said that she is not agreeing to doing anything. She does not want to work with them. And the next time she sees them, or if she does see them, she will be fighting them, I guess. But again, you guys, comment down below what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for another one.
Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different.